Hi there, Pisces. This is Jeffrey. This is Ripecolor, and this is your reading for October 30th through November 6th. Please like, subscribe, share, comment, press the bell for notifications. I offer private readings. I offer IET. IET is a healing modality. The information and the description is on my website. There's a link below. My website is ripecolor.com. I'm having a huge sale, 20% off or better on everything, which means readings, which means IET, my handmade textiles, which are t-shirts like I'm wearing, pocket squares, silk, hand-rolled hems, silk scarves, and bags. I'm going to New York November 1st through the 9th to get the rest of my belongings. And then I'll be back on the 10th. So I'm trying to do as many videos as I can. And as some of you know, there are many messages of what's going on with me in the moment. And so the message is, it's such a different culture here in so many ways, and like in almost every way, really in almost every way. And, it's been interesting. I mean, I'm enjoying it. But it's really been throwing me for a loop in a way, because it's like, this is different, that's different, this is different, that's different. Like shopping and interactions and the climate and the food and etc. And it's like, enjoy things for what they are, not for what they're not. That's the little message, It's like, well, I want everything to be the way I want them to be. And it's like, they are the way they are, so you might as well enjoy it, right? It's kind of like, how like sometimes you go out in the rain, and if you go out with like this attitude of like, right, then you're gonna get that. But if you're gonna go out with an attitude of like, it makes everything fresh, and the green gets greener, and the streets get cleaned, and the flowers get fed, then it's like, oh, I'm enjoying the rain. I mean, of course, rains, 40 days in a row. Might be some trouble afoot. All right, let's get to it. Let me see something. Good. I get so caught up in the videos that I'm doing. It's like, the last one, did I record it? Did I put it up on I did. Yay. All right. 1, 2. Wow. Start with 2 aces. Aces are beginnings. Aces are total new beginnings. And I have the Ace of Swords. And I always feel like, also, I haven't said this in a long time, but the aces, because they're so weird. I mean, really, all the cards are kind of weird. This, I mean, look what they're wearing. This is weird too. They're all weird. But the aces are so funny in that it's his hand floating around, and it's huge, right? It's an enormous hand, because look at the size of the thing. Look at the size of the mountains. Look at the size of the hand, right? Just like the universe giving you a gift, like as simple as that, like a new beginning. Here you go. Here's a new idea. All right? Here's a new idea. And like, that's what this is. Here's a new idea. It's really clear, that you're going to be really passionate about. Interesting that it's both the phallic ones, right? And so that's really about action. It's really about like, here's an idea, run with it, kind of thing, right? And then we get the 5. So the 5 is, I mean, I could, with 2 aces, I'm not going to read it negatively. I mean, I could if I wanted to. But, the 5, all 5s are change. They're a change in passion. It's like I have all these things going on in my head. Maybe I could do this, maybe I could do that, but you're going to get really clear. So, let the chitter chatter away. And believe me, your clarity is going to come. Your clarity is going to come, and it's really abundant, and it's really fruitful, and it's really nourishing and joyful, actually. Yeah, maybe because you've given up a way of thinking or a habit, a habitual way of thinking. Like a habitual way of thinking, it's like, this doesn't really serve me anymore, and I'm going to cut it out. I'm going to take a 2x4 and knock it out, because it's just chaos. So it's like, I'm going to knock it out because I'm really clear about what has to go, right? A willing self-sacrifice. Come up quite a bit. It's come up quite a bit. Yeah. I'm defending myself from my own crazy thoughts. That's what I get to that. Like, and the other thing is, it's like there's this energy of defending oneself from the naysayers, and I know that there are certain people in my life who think I'm completely out of my mind, but they always thought I was completely out of my mind, and I always have been. That and it really tickles my fancy. Um, I've, I'm the only white person in the neighborhood. And, my Spanish it's better, but it's not, I can't really banter. And I've always kind of been the outsider, and I relish it. I really do. I relish it. I wear painted clothes, right? I see things in my own little way. And so, oh, well, you can't watch me. Watch me. You know, and I'm going to be really successful at it, darling. You are going to be really successful at it. Now that I've let go of the chaos and let go of the things that are in my way, I'm seeing things from a new perspective, and I'm standing my ground, and I'm listening to my intuition, and I'm being really compassionate with myself. Love this card. I'm being really compassionate with myself, and I'm really listening to my inner vision. And I've let go of my old way of thinking because it no longer works, and I'm letting a new dawn rise, because like the story has ended and a new one is beginning toward my new direction and my new hope. And the goddess is going to help me be fertile and use all the information, use the dark and the light to create something really fertile and really new that's toward my dreams. Wow. Wow. It's interesting. You get to a certain place in your life, I would hope, I've come, thank God, to a certain place in my life where it's like, some people are going to be like, well, Mexico, and I don't have to explain anything to anyone. I don't even feel the need to explain anything to anyone. You can think whatever you want, and I'm going to do whatever I want. It doesn't really matter to me. I don't really care what you think. I don't care. What I care about is my relationship with myself, with my soul, with spirit. What I care about is being comfortable. What I care about is about being alive, about having new experiences. That's what I care about. And I'm totally, totally in a new movie. Totally. And it's fascinating. That's the thing about this place. Like the first time I came here, I don't know, maybe I've told you the story before, but I got on the so I'm an old lady. So when I got off the first time I came here was 2017, and I had three things that I wanted. I was here for 10 days, I believe. And I wanted to do three things. I wanted to go to the pyramids, Teotihuacan, which is like right outside the city, 40 minutes or so. And I wanted to go to the Museum of Anthropology, which is amazing. I think it's one of the most important museums in all the Americas. It's just an amazing museum, really amazing. And I wanted to go to the Basilica de Guadalupe. So the first day I was like, oh, I'm going to go to the Basilica today. Because that was I had a loose plan. It's like, oh, you have to do this and you have to do that. Whatever. It's my vacation, not yours. Oh, get me this. I love when people tell you that. Oh, I need this. Help yours. I'm not here to shop for you. You know, you want to come to Mexico and buy something, then come to Mexico and buy something. I'm not here to shop for you. Anyway, so I walked, and it was a long walk. And it was like, and the streets are like in New York, the streets are a grid. It's like the easiest thing. 30th Street goes to 31st, 31st goes to 32nd. You don't have to be a genius, you know? And this is like the streets go like this, and then it goes like that. And, you know, it's like all over. And I could say adios and hola. And anyway, I walked, it was like 3 hours. And I'm walking, and I don't really know where I'm going, and my Spanish is terrible. I decided not to take the train because the way to see a city is to walk it. So I'm walking and walking and walking and walking, and I'm walking, and I'm like, this is the most freaking fascinating place I've ever been in my life. I've never, everything is a surprise. Everything is surreal. Everything is like, it's just like, it's the most abundant place I've ever been in my life. And I want to live in the abundance. And, abundance, it's like, oh, well, Paris is so perfect and beautiful and la, la, la. That's nice. But, I like to see beauty, and I like to see not beauty. I like to see life. I like to see something I haven't seen before, and that's what I get here. And it's not for everyone. It doesn't have to be. It's the same thing with New York, like it's, great for certain people, and other people like, well, I could never live there. It's like, no one asked you to. You can live wherever you want, you know? I can live wherever I want. It feels good. All right, I'm going to do the reading. This is beautiful. I don't remember what your reading was like last week. I don't remember anything, but this is a really empowering, beautiful, moving forward, very spiritual, really following your intuition toward your dream kind of reading. Really is. Two aces. I mean, God. Brand new ideas and thoughts. The past is gone. You have the passion and the temperance and the strength to move forward with it. Yeah, this chaos around, but your whole perspective is changing because something is ending and something new is beginning, and a new direction is being formed and you're being led. And stand your ground. Stand your ground. Let go of what doesn't work for you anymore and be illuminated by spirit in a clear and abundant and joyous manner toward building something that's going to last because you're listening to your intuition. A new dawn is rising, and Isis, the goddess of creation, is here with you, leading you and guiding you through your dreams and toward your dreams. I should hire a orchestra for this one, at least the harp. Love harp. Blessings. It's beautiful. It feels really hopeful and free. That's how I feel, actually. Blessings.